can't, they don't show us very good work, but yes, but. So, these three things I told in the communication, I want to give them this information. And for me, the easiest way is to show them a work that isn't ready, so that I use these three tools. And here you see Canto. I teach him a port. Normally I don't use it, but I teach it only for this seminar, to show this unready result. And with my system, the dog is thinner nerves, and these dogs in earlier times, they get much pressure for hold it firm. Yeah. And he gets no pressure at all for that work, and you see that he learned to be creative how to do it. I want to show it to you. Click a word, yeah, and the wood, what is it called to our board?
That is the dumbbell.
Yeah, the dumbbell isn't the prey target of the dog, or that is easier for him to show firm bite.
So you're waiting for him to
Yeah.
not to be chewing
Yeah.
when he's holding it, and then you say yeah,
Yeah.
and then you release
Yes,
and you
that's
do
it. And very small steps.
Yeah.
First only hold it, then hold it firm.
And each time you're building on it,
Yeah.
then longer and longer.
Yeah. And we wait for the mistakes. Now there's another toy, and he fell. No, Abbruch. Keep going.
So he interrupts the behavior with no, and keep going.
It stops him from going
Yes.
for his reward ball and makes him go, okay, you haven't done what I asked you to
Have you seen? That is, if the job, if you have done a good job before, the prey fell and moves, mostly the other dogs would take it again. What show his behavior is he gets only reward and over my eyes. Now complete report, fifth sequence. And don't have to teach us, because you want to put it away.
He doesn't want it, so he wants the ball.
Yeah. And the mistake, for example, the most guys make, now before you have seen the complete apport, and after that they only do this, but at that time the dog hasn't learned it really. So I change this situation more and more, so that the dog learns what he really has to do. Very funny thing too. You have seen this video Tom from Canto. Tom has on his website. Oh, I will show it later on. there you see that the dog has learned if he has his prey, he always has to come immediately back to me and find calm in my near. And in my garden, this asshole makes what he wants. Why?
Did you let it out?
My daughters only make shit with him in the garden.
Yeah, play with him there.
So, I don't say here because it doesn't work. You see the different behavior. On the ball, he makes like this. So now, if you have a clear, ich vergesse es immer, auflösen, this yes signal, a clear yes signal, then you can stop the behavior chain immediately. For example, in this sequence, the dog goes fast to the wood, makes contact, and he gets the click, because I want to sell it to explain him, if you go fast to that, you get reward. And so you can reach every aim in that work. You have to realize what is bad, and for that I give reward, and he shows it better. Then the older sports dog guy says, "Oi," then in the future he let it there and wants the reward. Yeah, I want it. That he realized, no, you don't get it. Yeah. That is much more difficult for the dog as to complete a port before to go.
You teach him fast out and fast back.
Mhm.
Keep that same thing.
So no mistake?
9,
No.
9, 9, 9, 6. Gut, Junge. Super.
What's to do now? Now he has done the right behavior. What now?
Do it again.
Yes, not reward.
Right.
That is a really another big mistake. That he hasn't done it for free, only for correction. So then he shows at least the right behavior. He gets keep going. Say okay, but now show it to me without mistakes. A little bit more difficult. And the dog has to do decisions. That's important for me. And here, most difficult. And here you see what he's doing. Look. That's it.
All very small sessions. Very, very small.
Okay. Then I will show you first this video, and then we make a little break because we are, was heißt Beamte?
Because we are civil servants.
Yes. Sounds good to me.
Mhm. No, wrong.
Tom, on that training session, he was doing the video 5 minutes. So that how long it was?
You mean what he just did? Yeah, I think actually even shorter than that. This is the video that's on my webpage.
But here's better music.
Yeah, this is the better music than what we had to change.
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Andreas, how long did it teach you to have him run between your legs? How long did it take you to teach him? I've seen the video. How long did it teach him to run right between your legs and stop?
That is seminar 2, this answer, and costs more money.
Okay.
No. It's easy. I give him the command plus, and then he's lying there, and I put it the prey over there in front his head, and I locken.
And I lure him.
Lure him a little bit, and then if he's under me, try to get eye contact. He get the click and it's small steps. You know this, finding the position without pressure, for that you can do it so fast. Look at the tail. Immediately position. Not in my guard, everything is fine. And he stops this. If he's in, look,
He's out.
yeah. For that exercise, I took the wrong toy. He always with this food comes in there.
Some fast positions.
some external reward. He has to learn, there is my break.
Andreas, is he just responding to your body movements there? Or is there anything moving on?
Reagiert er auf die Körperbewegungen jetzt?
Yeah. I don't talk anything, only body language. That is for operation. It is very good thing too. The dog has to be concentrated. He has to look what happened, and if not, the dog has more possibilities to make shit. Very thin, hidden sleep. You can work maybe 2 dogs and then it's enough for this day. There I made a seminar for all the dog trainers and police dogs in Bayern and Bavaria. And they asked me, is it allowed to make films? I said, no, I don't like it. I had never a seminar where they made so much films with their smartphones and stuff like that. His only protection is this small hidden sleeve. I wouldn't do it with unprofessional helpers. It's too
No police chaplains.
What?
Kidding, I said, he says, don't try it with police chaplains. I'm not protected. Ich sag, bitte nicht mehr Polizeiseelsorge ausprobieren.
And if he gets the yes signal, he can bite the person that doesn't move to. He shows exactly the same behavior with active avoiding and the external reward of the helper. you've seen this different. If you do the same exercise without muscle, say Ausplatz, the dog that wouldn't bark. This is a really clear situation for him. But this is a left-sided dog too. And if the bad guy is too near and he has to work with muscle, he's much in conflict.
This is a muzzle, Malco. Yeah?
Malco.
Muzzle.
Muscle.
Muscle is
Muzzle.
Yeah.
Muzzle. Use, for example, this full protection suit or protection sleeves, whatever. We put it all in these areas where we train, so the dogs has to check if it is really a person or only this protection. And you see the dog use his nose and then he starts barking. You know, it hurts very much during the back for that. I use the Phoenix going. For me, always it is important that as better the dogs bite, as better they have to obey. Otherwise, you can't go on the street. So, let's have coffee. You can use for all work. Change behavior if it is not right. Then to terminate behavior with this no signal or off signal. And enlarge behavior, that is the things we teach them with the operant conditioning. The most important point is the generalization, and what we have to learn is that dogs need up to 2,000 returns.
Returns? Repeats, repetitions.
2,000 repetitions to generalize that there is a generalization of a behavior. And when I heard that first time, I said, ooh, shit, what I've done in the past. How often we gave our dogs pressure, punishment, before this is reached, this aim. And for that you see, especially in dog sport, if the guys say Fuß and running like this, say Platz, they go very fast down, but the last 10 centimeters, and that is so-called, we call it Beschwichtigungsverhalten.
He's trying to please you.
A kind of
Trying to kind of put you at ease or
submissive behavior, I would say.
pleasing behavior.
And you can't weg, es bleibt.
It stays, it doesn't go
It
away.
stays. And nowadays it is a problem because the judges know what happens in the past and they have to.
With demerits for it, for the behavior, yeah.
Ja. Also das
Hundabzug, oder?
ja, das ist ja endlich mal eine gute Sache, weil es den Hunden ja zugutekommt. Die können jetzt nicht mehr ohne Ende Zwänge anwenden, weil sie kriegen keine Punkte mehr.
Ja, ja.
And the maintenance means, okay, the dog learned it, but you have to go on in that. He has to understand for this behavior you will get punishment, for this behavior you will get reward. Otherwise, if nothing happens, it's no reason for them to show this behavior. Dogs learn 24 hours per day. That is, in this case, the most important information. Most guys think the dogs only learn if they go to the training place, but that's not the truth. They learn outside. They learn in your house, and if you go for a walk, stuff like that. And it is very important that these signals, these commands you give the dog always means the same. If you say, here, then it means always the same. Coming the fast way to the handler, sitting in front, looking in his eyes, always. But if they are on a walk for piss or stuff like that, there's another dog, they call here, but they mean a kind of here. And that is a problem. For that, you have to create maybe second commands for this.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't like, I tell the officers not to keep the dogs in the house, because everybody is giving the dog commands all the time. And the dog is not fulfilling the commands. You have the wife giving the dogs commands, you have the kids giving the dog commands, everybody, and then this is a problem then when you go for training.
Wenn man damit nicht diszipliniert, was heißt diszipliniert umgeht,
Yeah, if it doesn't deal with it in a disciplined way,
then it's a problem.
deswegen sagt der Behälter nur die Hunde in Zwänge, anstatt sie da in der Familie zu lassen.
And that's right. If the dog is in the kennel, you can't make shit.
Right.
We have to figure out how to make shit into an acronym. Wir müssen Shit irgendwie S-H-I-T irgendwie übersetzen in irgendeinen Satz. Ja, das als Terminus technicus hier verkaufen können. Ja.
That is a very important thing, this association. What you have to know, where is it? I can't find it. Ah, yeah. What you have to know is that our dogs have only maximum 2 seconds to bring a behavior and maybe reward or punishment together. And for that, the clicker is such a good help because he marks the right behavior in the right time. And then if the dog learns over classic conditioning what the clicker means, or a clicker word, whatever, then you have up to 8 or 10 seconds time to get the reward to him. And he knows for what he get it. I think classic conditioning you have heard very often. I don't have to explain it again. And in the operant conditioning, the animal learns about the consequences of its own behavior, and that is what we do on the training field. We show them a special new behavior. He gets reward and learn that it is good to show this behavior. But the dog learns to first what to do and then when. So you don't need the command first. First the behavior, then you put the command on. Yes, communication is very important. Otherwise, we can't teach them. That is not what I want. There you go. Without it, I have to do it. And we see that there is, for example, physical contact and mimics and gesture. That are the things that are the same from humans and dogs. And the speech is not, they can't handle speech first. So we use our body language first to teach the dog something. And this is a very, very nice picture. Here we can learn a lot of. There are in the English ethology, they call it the 4 F's. That means flirt or fiddle about, flight, freeze, fight. If the dog has problems with anybody, if there's in stress, then he has to handle the problem. If there are between dogs problems, maybe one thing is this type, this flirt or fiddle about. He told the other dog, we play together, hunting games, stuff like that. For the dog, it is totally important to stay alive, that he can give his genes in the next generation. And it's not like us. If for example, William goes in his home pub and say order after his shift a beer, and then there is he wants to take the beer, and another guy beside of him take the beer, drink a little bit, and give the rest on his head. And William says, okay, 130 kilos, only muscles. Maybe I would go in another pub. but he felt not very well. It was not nice in his own pub to do this. Dogs say, it doesn't matter. For me, it's only important to stay alive. And so this is one way. The other way is...
So I'm going to shake my ass at him and say, hey. It's okay.
I love it.
Now we play.
And then the other way. You see the dog here, it comes a little bit down. You see a little bit this hairs up there and there. The ears a little bit to the back. And then it's one possibility, this avoiding behavior. You've seen it in the communication between dogs very often. Or to flight. And the other way is this defensive aggression. Yeah? The dog says that doesn't work, so I use the other way, defensive aggression. Hairs up, ears, showing the complete teeth, and maybe at least biting. And for that, if we use such kind of dogs, it is very important to teach them, to show them that avoiding is no way to make the pressure or the shit situation away. So, for example, what can we do with this left-sided dogs? Well, maybe this is a little bit dark room, and we put one dog with a lead in the corner, and here under das Folie oder Decke,
Under a blanket.
Under a blanket or
sheet
stuff
of
like
some
that.
kind.
Oder Tarnnetz, whatever. I will be waiting, and when the handler goes outside, at first the dog realize, not very well. Then maybe you realize some voices. And the first things always they do is a little bit in the direction of avoiding. Yeah? He wants, he goes like this, lips like this, a little bit erregt, erregung.
A little bit aroused.
And then they would try to flight. But we are not fair, there's a war. And the most guys who wants to do this work, they do it wrong. Because they realize that the dog is in big trouble, and then they play, now I'm the rabbit, I make prey. And the dog learns for this passive avoiding. The bad guy becomes a rabbit, and that doesn't work. He has to do decisions. For that, the pressure is still there, and it's totally a kind of acting. For that, this is not so easy. That there is a pressure, but you give this dog a very small window that he do the decision. Maybe it is a chance to attack a little bit. And for that, you never should do prey. No, only the decision that, only the body language, not front, and was heißt, also es gibt ja einmal, dass ich so richtig Front mache und harter Körper und dann eben ein weicher Körper. Das ist heute signalisiert.
Instead of kind of body language-wise, putting a hard front up, as opposed to just kind of a sag
Then
indecisive.
like, we,
So
a little bit avoiding it.
Right, so you avoid, so that you come up, the dog is, he's a little bit frightened, he's a little bit frightened, you come up, you more pressure, the dog turns, growls at you, then you just die.
Yeah.
You don't
No
run away.
running,
You
next-
just,
only
yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Then I try it a little bit again. He tries this thing
Second
again, and I say, okay,
Yeah.
I try to find another.
So he's learning just that, okay, you know, my natural instinct, he's gonna back off, he's gonna become submissive when I become dominant.
For these dogs, I told you before, defensive aggression and avoiding behavior is the same for them.